Hey, love bug, going back at you one more again. I hope everybody is doing blessed. I'm doing blessed and highly favored, and definitely hope the same for you. If this is your first time stopping by my channel, much love to you and welcome into my returning subs, my grown, extended, beautiful family. Just thank you so much for the love and support. It's constantly appreciated. And if you have been watching my videos for a while and have not already, please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell at the bottom so you know when I'm about to upload my next video. And also, if you're comfortable enough, drop me a line or two. I would love the chance to get to know you as much as you're getting to know me, even if it's about the positive feedback to the content of my video, or you're just tell me about your empathic gift, how it impacts your life and hitting you towards a positive direction. And if you feel like the videos are informative, insightful, give you good uplift that you would love to want to share with your loved one, family, or friend, or even a fellow empath that may be going through trying times at the moment and just needing spiritual guidance or confirmation or validation towards life path or even soul purposes, please go ahead and share. And while you're at it, give your girl a thumbs up, like, and also share on your social media favorites wherever you see fit. Thank you once again for the love and support. It's so greatly appreciated. And I hope you're able to resonate with the content of my video. And the music that I'm listening to, I'm trying to pull this computer up close to me so you can be able to see me. I'm listening to new meditation music, and it's called Healing Sleep Music, Body Mind Restoration, Melatonin Release, Delta Waves, and I will post their link in the description box below. And my video today is about Twin Flame 101, Heyokas no longer giving CPR to dead situations. It already served its purpose. Before I get started, I would love, and really truly appreciate it if you would keep one of our continuing soul sisters. She's been with me a little bit over a year, that her mom is undergoing chemotherapy, and the vibes is just, it's really hard when you're dealing with loved ones that are going through illnesses, and just watching them and trying to be able to give them all the love and care that they possibly need. I'm just asking for you to give Marta and her mom, Miss Barbara, prayers for that. I've been praying for her since yesterday when I found out, and it's heartbreaking for anybody to be undergoing chemotherapy, and just hoping and praying everything just goes past with flying colors. And I appreciate it if you can do that for me. Like I said before, I'm trying to make sure I say this in the beginning and the end of the videos, because a lot of people are like, Roz, I need to talk to you. How can I get in touch with you? I leave all my contact information in the description box below. So if you want to shoot me an email, or you want to follow me on IG, you can be able to talk to me there, because I know a lot of people want to be able to discuss things and they don't feel comfortable with writing it down in the comments, which I totally understand. Everything we say and do is confidential, so we don't have to worry about that going anywhere. But the video, we all have gone through different things where, it could be something said like our old music, old songs, old movies, or just seeing a person from the past. They may drudge up, embarrassing memories, or even hurtful ones, or angry ones. And, it's just like, I've done it, since this clearance is going on with the moon phase, and especially, all this transmutation that we're going through, we're plugging in the source. So everything is just crazy. I know one of my on a family sad girl is so, my hearing is so sharp, you can hear a daggone cricket fart. And I'm like, what the hell? That feels like, trying to picture that, and that just left me busting out laughing. I love the comments that y'all drop, because it's just like, I thought I was like the silly nilly at times, but y'all really be having me, cracking up laughing. I love the fact that we can all be like that. We're going through so many different things, but still try to, bring laughter to it. If you've been with me for a while, I can be really silly. There's times you don't probably see me heated and hot, and and I'm being very vulnerable and transparent with y'all. Probably don't see me emotional, because I'll be like, okay, don't want to cry, being one of those numbers. But, we all go through that. I want to be able to be vulnerable with y'all. Y'all are a part of my journey, as I am a part of yours. And we're going through so much, transitioning. So there's a lot of different things that may come up that maybe an old trigger or certain things that really just probably put you on your path of where you are right now, which I totally understand. Or there may be things that you really are dying to get in that need of, closure, that you might not have gotten it yet, maybe feeling like life is just unfair. I'm just still trying to push out positivity, and and these things just keep poking, just keep poking. And it's just like they understand that, they know with us being in, I'm like, God dog, you put me in this damn human suit, now I got all these human experiences and human feelings, and I want to have them, but we have to have those. This is how we change the world, with us being Heyokas. Yes, I did one cross-eyed. you know um we do everything hard way and ass backwards, but it's just like we have to really practice that on a daily basis. Don't dredge up things that it needs to stay there. Don't open up a door. I have to remind myself of that, like, girl, leave that alone. Just go ahead and bury it if you have to, get a headstone, say a, throw a 40 out to his memory, whatever, and just keep moving. Everything has a reason for happening. With me, that type of person, I like to analyze things, try to really understand. If somebody asks me, Roz, this and this and that, and I get frustrated if I don't have the answer. I really want to be able to have every answer that y'all ask questions to, and I try my best to do that. If not, I'll go to Google. That's my ace boom coon A1 since day one. Just be able to find out, why do we do these things? Because a lot of times we have not went through that initial healing. We have to being able to accept these things for what they truly are, appreciate what it taught you about a certain individual, about yourself, and about the situation at hand, so you can be able to move forward. You keep, and like I said, I gotta, there's certain things that I deal with, where it'll bring up certain things in my life. Even if I don't bring it up, somebody else will bring it up, and I'm like, look, we're not gonna bring that up no more, okay? So it's just like we all deserve to be happy. you know this is supposed to be a new year. We have to have a new thought process. We have to get on with, there's so many creative ideas that's coming up. There's so many people that I do one-on-one with, and there's just like, Roslynn, I want to do this, I want to do that, or I have insight about them from, the powers that be. It's just like, hey, have you been doing this? So like, Roslynn, how do you do that? And I don't know. It's just that's why they sent me to you, for me to be able to help you as you're doing for me as well. It's like a teacher student thing. I'm learning things as also, it's just like I don't feel like I'm above anybody or below anybody. Feel we're all equal. We're, reuniting with each other, in so many different ways, where we're taking part of something big in history. We're making history. We're breaking generational curses, and that's not something that's easy to do. We're all been going through something where it's some kind of line of trauma, or mistreat, or abandonment, or some kind of abuse that has been carried on amongst generations. And it's just like it has to stop with us, even though it didn't begin with us. It stops with us, and they took the ones that really just really went through hell, and it hasn't been easy for none of us. You just really try to thrive, and make the most out of life. It's life too short. There's so many people that are passing away left and right, that had plans, for the next day, and didn't even wake up. So it's just like when we're allowing ourselves, it's just even those vibes that make me feel like I'm being petty Betty, like straight petty LaBelle. And I'm just like, wait a minute, why am I getting mad about that? Like, I know they did not roll their eyes at me. I'm like, what's wrong? And I'm thinking about stuff like that. And I'm like, Roslynn, when do you actually do that? Why are you doing that? And it's just like, I put the twin flame thing up today, where the high pitch ringing, you're getting irritable. I know I was just, I had to redo the video, and my leg was getting numb, kept falling asleep. It's like I got a headache, and really trying to get through the videos, because it's just like I didn't feel like doing nothing today. I wanted to just lay down and just watch my little crime stories and stuff like that, and just get through the day, meditate, lay down. I said I'll probably just do a few videos and take myself up on that. But there, it's just the fact is we came so far. You may not be exactly where you want, and it's hard at times when you're really trying to make peace with things, because there's some people that are okay being miserable. That's how they get attention. But it's just like we all deserve some kind of peace of mind. We have to be accountable for that. Nobody can't give us that but ourselves. A lot of times we have this habit of feeling like money will make you happy, or a new car will make you happy, or a new soulmate will make you happy. You can't be able to get these things until you can make yourself happy. You have to be content with yourself, even though it's just like, if I have one boob that's lopsided, I have to be on, be able to love that boob that was lopsided. You may have an eye that's just messed up. You have to be comfortable with that. It's just a lot of things that, that comes out a certain way, and you have no choice but to be able to accept that and just make the most of it. I see some of these videos where, these people either had like a tumor in their face or something like that, and they're like, I'm not covering that up. And I give them so much, so much love, because it's just like they don't care how the world see them, because you don't know how a person would walk around like that, and it's just like they have no choice but to be that way. But they want to be able to make the best out of life. And I look at people like that and I cry, but then I give them so much props, because that's strength. Because sometimes people don't want to go out in the world, or they want to wear something over their face and stuff like that, but they had to be accepted of that. That's what happens. Life hands things like that to people. So it's just like with us, we have to be able to make ourselves happy with what we have. Being grateful for what you have, even if it's like you found like a $20 bill on the side of the road. Be happy with that $25, $20 bill, because that's $20 that you have more than you did, 5 minutes ago. And just being grateful for everything that's taking place, even though, your family might be in shambles. Financial is like being really shook right now, as somebody said, shooketh. With everything that's going around with the COVID, and the economy and stuff like that's going down. It is hard, but you have to be able to say, what, I'm grateful for that. God and universe has been blessing me left and right. Even though I've been going through a lot of craziness, I try to just, I be transparent, but there's certain things I just don't like talking about. I just want to keep that to myself. I share a lot with y'all, on my experiences, especially if I know it may be informative or be able to help you, and just be able to let you know, hey, we're all going through that. Because sometimes y'all be like, Roslyn, you got a camera in my house? I'm like, man, no, It's just like we're all going through the same thing on the same levels, just dealing with different devils. We're all going through that. There's some part of us that we are really struggling with. We know we have to acknowledge that. We know we have to heal. We have to release. You have to be able to show compassion and forgiveness towards things that you don't even know if you can actually digest yet. But for us to be able to move forward, that's going to have to happen. And sometimes it's hard to do that. You're like, yeah, I'm going to get it. And it only takes me, like, okay, you sure? You're like, yeah, I'm going to be able to, boom, let me go ahead and bring this up. Now, it may be somebody that really just, you may want to just scalp them, and they just pop up in your life, and you're like, hey, and be like, it's like that. And then next they say, do you still feel that same energy you told me before that person popped up? Like, like, oh, okay, well, I can see between that. And it's just true. Universe and God and all of them they'll test us like that. They gotta work. They have the dark sense of humor. They say you really want to hear something funny, tell God your plans and see how that messes up. Because a lot of times, this is you may head in destruction. They're not gonna allow you to go down a path that may self-destruct on you. So there's a lot of times they have to intervene. Everything is at free will. But when they feel like this is going to really mess you up, they're going to detour you out that, towards something else. A lot of times we try to understand why certain things are the way they are, and it just is. You had to be able to, if it's deception, that somebody has placed harm on you, they needed you to see the true instincts of what that person's intentions was about you. You needed to release that person, because that person was not going to be good to be in your life. You might have a best friend that just did some gutter butt stuff to you, and that can really hurt, especially if you were that supportive friend. I've had that a lot of times. And even though I had my traits, I ain't gonna lie, I had my traits, but I know it wasn't detrimental to what people have done to me. That I would never do them that way. And I had to be able able to say, you know what, I'm not even mad, especially if somebody did some really trifling stuff to me. And it's like, my friend was like, are you mad? I'm like, no, look at how they live. And that's punishment enough. I'm not going to do that. I'll still pray for them, because for you to put yourself in a situation where it makes me just lose all respect for you, it's like, I'd rather for somebody to be mad at me than lose total respect for me. Because that's a whole different story. You can be mad at somebody for a day or two and you'll be all right. But when you lose all respect from somebody, that's it's done better for that. But you have to understand that person served a purpose in your life. You were that blessing towards that person, and they were that blessing towards you. But it has to be up to you to be able to see it that way. Don't keep bringing life to things that's supposed to be staying dead. Like, don't try to revive that. When it was up and kicking, it was just very detrimental to you. So you have to be able to allow yourself to really appreciate that. Really appreciate what it is. Everything has a way of happening. If it has anything to do with people, that shows you the truth about what they truly are. A lot of people show different masks, and sometimes when it's all that about deception, about how they want to be seen because they care about what people think, they're going to forget which mask is real and which one's not. And that's the most scariest thing about certain things when it comes to that. But, allow yourself to appreciate, no matter how bad it was, appreciate what that situation brought to your well-being. Appreciate what it taught you, what educated you, gave you some kind of wisdom that you needed. So if this mess ever came up again, you already see the red flags that are taking place. So you have to be able to allow yourself to say, you know what, before this goes any further, let me allow myself to vacate the premises and just eliminate myself out of that equation, because this is not something I want in my life. This is not something I need. I've told y'all before, I've been in situations where I've seen red flags left and right, like, and I still didn't want, oh, well, maybe they were just having a bad day, or, maybe they just didn't get that love at home, so let me give that to them. And now it's just like, if you even start twitching funny, you got to go. You got to go. I'm only going to say it one time, and then that'll be nice enough that I might say it the second time. But when it comes out that third time, that's when it's already going to be dead. Drop dead Fred. It's just going to be gone. They were like, Roslynn, where you at? How come I can't talk to you? Because I left out the situation. We a little bit too old for me to have to be telling you why I walked out your life, because I already gave you that warning. And if you want to keep playing with that and keep going against the boundaries, that's all on you. And you have to be able to do that when you have those boundaries up, and people want to disregard that. That's letting you know they don't have respect for your zones, and you have to be able to, just keep yourself out of it. But whatever is dead into your life, don't bring that back. It served its purpose. Now it's out the door. So I hope y'all were able to resonate with the content of this video, y'all. And like I said, I really want to place prayers out for Marta and her mom, Miss Barbara. I can't even imagine. I don't want to imagine. I just want to send her love and send her spiritual hugs. And please do that for her the same, because I know this has to be a lot on a person. We're all going through different things right now, and this is, like I said, this year is being a very bold truth teller, and we just have to be able to show love in any kind of way we possibly can. So please, keep her and her family in your thoughts and prayers. I would love to give a post notification shout out to Gigi, as well as it's like my granddaughter called me Gigi. It's Already Done Thomas, Lisa Johnston, Bookie Allen, as well as Nicole Yarbrough and Kanisha Colin, and Project Delta. Like and subscribe, hit that notification bell, drop me a line. I would love the chance to get to know you as much as you're getting to know me. Like I said, I'll leave all my contact information at the bottom. Share, tell somebody about the channel. Know you're truly blessed, highly favored, and forever loved, and knowing there's always someone out there praying for your better days. And I pray that, whatever you're going through, you can get the love and comfort, just to keep moving forward, knowing better days are on its way to you, even when it just feels like it's not. Better days are coming for you. Know that you're, there's always somebody out there praying for you, and I pray that everything you're trying to manifest comes so much bigger than you ever imagined, and comes sooner than you ever thought you would receive. Even through social distancing, make sure you give out love, light, positivity, words, vibes, frequencies. You never know. All those things really take somebody a long way. And I hope y'all have a blessed, safe weekend. Be responsible and safe for everything you do. And I will see you on my next video. Much love to you. Peace. Be well.